Peace. Today is Sunday, October 14th, making today's math.
Knowledge, culture, freedom, all being born to power refinement.
That's right. When you know your true way of life, it frees your dome and allows you to have power. Power is the truth. Peace to the gods. Peace! Welcome back to the Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
We got our resident researcher Rage in the house. What up, bro?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Alex Staten in the house.
What's going on?
Cameron on the camera. Harold St. Louis behind the other camera and all cameras. Yep. Director, editor extraordinaire. What I do. We in this bitch.
Yeah.
For another one. We thank you for joining us once again. How are you, sister?
I'm good, man. Chilling. I had a pretty busy, eventful weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Tell us all about it.
Well, I saw some familiar faces.
Okay.
And threw a couple of pics up.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was told to take them down.
Oh, shit.
So, if it doesn't happen on the gram, it didn't happen at all.
Oh, shit.
So basically, I spent the weekend doing nothing.
Oh, wow.
I did a whole lot of nothing this weekend. I was busy as fuck doing nothing.
And it's funny because I actually was there with you.
You were there, that's right.
I was there. And, well, I did put up a picture of you and I.
That's right.
On the gram. Ain't nobody tell me to take the pic down. So maybe, Harold, you go ahead and flash that picture on here of me and the Queen.
Yeah.
At an undisclosed location. I don't know what I put in the pic of.
Doing nothing because I can't post it. So since I didn't post it, it doesn't exist.
Yeah. But, yeah.
That was fun, though.
It was nice.
Word.
So, yeah, actually, shit, we just did a little show for Tony Touch's 10-year anniversary.
Oh,
Toca
nice.
Tuesdays.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
Brand Nubian did a few songs at his joint.
Okay.
That was a nice one.
I love Tony. Shouts out Tony Toca.
That's real hip hop.
We got to get him on the show. That would be so dope.
That's a no-brainer. Yeah, we can definitely do that. His spot, he used to be at Sutra, and it's like his is one of the last of the real hip-hop venues.
And were we just having that conversation?
Yeah,
like outside of
were. SOBs
and Southpaw, we were trying to figure out the last...
Cielo, which is in a more, she-foo-foo neighborhood,
right,
is still some real hip-hop shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they keeping it like that, you know what I mean? And I love it.
Sutra, would you consider Sutra not really hip hop? I know they have all the different DJs come through.
Well, Sutra was downtown. It was a small little spot, but that's where the Toca Tuesdays really was for years.
It started at Sutra, right?
Yeah.
But for the uninitiated, can y'all declare what is a hip hop club? I think somebody people what do y'all constitute?
100 to 150 capacity, usually sausage fest type, just grimy, dirty, no toilet tissue in the bathroom.
Unpretentious. It's not bottles and sparklers and shit coming through.
Yeah, your drinks in a plastic cup.
Right.
Just awesomeness.
But at the same time, you're going to see real hip hop, legends on the stage. You're going to hear a certain quality of hip hop that feeds the true hip hop enthusiast.
It's going to be 8 girls in the crowd. I'm going to be one of them.
And they're going to be hype as fuck.
The other 4 rap.
Right. Got you.
Yeah. It's awesomeness. Oh, God, I love hip hop. God, I love hip hop.
So, yeah, these are one of the last places. And, he does that every Tuesday. And to do anything for 10 years straight is like, come on, you got to give hats off to that shit. That's, just the consistency in that. Like, imagine we get to a point where we're 10 years doing a fucking Godcast. Wouldn't that be phenomenal?
That would make you
we're going to have a fight by year 3. Actually, no, we've been doing great. We have not argued in 4 shows, maybe 3-4 shows.
Right. That's because you shut it down one day after. She shut it down one day after the show. Like
when I did my dramatic exit.
Oh hell yeah! And then had to come back.
Yo, I killed it with the dramatic exit and everything, and then I forgot my fucking phone and had to come back like,
it all
fuck. I had the last word. Jamar was quiet
and sweating. There was like some beads.
It was one for the ages. And I had to come back in and get my phone. I'm like, fuck.
Shout out to IG Live. We got y'all in here too.
Word. Ooh, speaking of Toca Tuesdays, just random fun facts.
Okay.
So there's a video floating around of on YouTube right now that's captioned Rah Digga and Young M.A. Get down in a freestyle battle.
It's not real. I clicked on it like, what the fuck did I miss?
It's almost up to like 200,000 views. Like
how?
I clicked on it because I guess because
it seems interesting.
It has people thinking that Young M.A and I are battling, but what they did was they took. Now that was actually my freestyle from Toca. Toca Tuesdays on Shade 45, and I don't know. I think hers might be like a Sway one or something. But basically, they just juxtapose these two different verses. Right. But the way it's titled, it's like people
clickbait.
People are going to it thinking we're battling. But it's interesting how many people in the comments think we're battling.
Which shows there's an interest.
Yeah, why do you think they chose you, Digga, to juxtapose?
Cause I'm just body that shit.
Bitches wish they was those me, aka everybody favorite girl MC. What?
Cause I'm just bodying Young M.A in the fake battle. Shouts out to Young M.A though. I fucks with her. Like she got some joints that I like.
I don't really fuck with her because I don't like the whole lesbian pushing that whole culture forward. Like I'm not with that. Like I'm sorry.
Well, outside of those bars, like
outside of that, she's okay.
She's
alright.
She spit on some nigga shit. Excuse my language. I'm refraining.
And I was just thought about that.
No, I'm refraining from using the N word.
You said it. I think you said it before anybody.
She's spitting on some ninja shit.
Is that okay? I don't even know if that.
We can't say ninja.
I don't know. Like, is that like?
I don't want to. Cats.
Is that the replacement?
Cats, brothers.
I don't know. I feel like ninja is too easy. Like,
Ninja's too easy.
You should have to really. Still. Yeah, it's too phonetic. You have to truly modify your language and your behavior. So that's why a brother was totally changing people's vocabulary or something. Now I'm not saying it has to be brother, but something not so close to the original word would be helpful.
Okay.
But real quick, so today is Monday. This segment, right? So at the top, I mentioned Indigenous Peoples Day, and the reason why we did that is because white people would call this Columbus Day. You know what I mean? And in commemoration of a motherfucker discovering some shit that was already here, discovering indigenous people who already had lives and cultures and cities and all kinds of shit already going on. But since they didn't know about it, they act as if he discovered some shit. So yeah, what was it? Back in 1992 or something, Rage? They tried to make an attempt to,
actually
change the name.
The idea was first bandied about in 1977 at the International Conference on Discrimination held at in Geneva. It was officially passed in 1982 in Berkeley, California. A lady named Lynn Hart, working with Governor Mickelson, they put the resolution in, and so now that's kind of where we're going from.
Okay, I mean, for me, this is just a running theme of white people as far as colonialism and just, showing up somewhere and deciding, hey, I want ownership. You know what I mean? I want ownership of whatever the fuck it is. The people, the land, the music, the art, the religion.
The boys.
The boys, the girls. Every fucking thing, the minds. We want to govern the minds, which is what government means govern the mental.
Is it safe to say Columbus is the original culture vulture?
Absolutely. Well, as far as in this hemisphere, see, because there's culture vultures before that, the Greeks, the Romans, you know what I mean? The original culture vulture is, the European on the planet Earth, the Caucasian on the planet Earth. He's, damn. See, we can't be the original man without being the original of everything.
Can't have it both ways, right?
I'm keeping it real. Yeah, so I mean, we can't always. He's not the start of everything. He's not the start of the negativity. Mm-hmm. He's just something that we needed physically for us to see. But this is the negativity that existed within us. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? That's now manifested in its physical form, so you could see that you was doing some bullshit. And it's not nice when people fucking lie and cheat and steal and fucking, all the other shit that we so upset that white people do to us. We really started doing this to ourselves. And that's the lesson to be learned.
Yeah, and Columbus's bloodlust game is unrivaled.
Right.
A lot of people that they say was decimated based on his travels. It's ridiculous.
His regime.
I mean, the numbers are astronomical. 100 million, I think. Just not also setting the pace for the transatlantic slave trade. He broke that thing open for Portugal to come in and start the slave trade. So your man did his thing, man.
Peace to Queen Crafts in the house. I see you. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. I think just let it marinate on. What else we got, Digga?
There's some more Kanye stuff going on. If if you care to talk about a Kanye,
there's more poopity scoop.
I tried so hard.
Tell me about the poopity scoop.
It's not even giving him the benefit of a doubt. Like, I just try to mute him and appreciate him for the the beautiful sampled beats that he make. But damn it, Kanye, he won't stop talking.
I'm ready to accept the theory that what we have before us is a Kanye clone. I don't want to attribute it to the brother I knew from the drop.
We will come up with every reason in the world to just, what? I feel like I'm that. You know how there's one relative in the family that nobody fucks with, but secretly there is somebody in the family that's still communicating with him. I feel like that's what I am with Kanye. Ninjas ain't fucking with you no more, but I'm still holding on.
Yeah, coming through, bringing some food.
I'm still holding on to a thread that somewhere deep inside, underneath that mega hat somewhere, that there is still a pinch of fucking something left in you. Wake
up! Listen, I hold that hope for anybody that's troubled. You see what I'm saying? Anybody, especially
is it troubled at this point? Do he just not give a fuck? What?
I believe the man is mentally troubled. See, money don't take your fucking troubles away.
See, I tried the mental in the last conversation we had about him. I tried with he's troubled and when I say troubled, I mean he's suffering from some sort of mental illness. I believe we're witnessing a man having a breakdown
who's having his mental illness in front of the world. How many people actually have this sort of magnifying glass on them as they go through mental episodes? You're the uncle in your family that you talking about you want to stay in touch with still, but nobody's fucking with him. He doesn't have the pressure. All he has the pressure of is the magnification of the family. But imagine it's the family and it's the fans and it's the paparazzi and it's TMZ and and then even the fucking president is entertaining your fucking madness. This shit is a lot for this motherfucker. And I'm not trying to give him any kind of outs. I'm just saying this is what
that was me some episodes ago. Like, it's mental illness.
I believe.
I do believe there is some
like the way he even answers questions.
Borderline personality. Maybe it's not full on schizophrenia. Maybe it's like borderline personality disorder.
Did you see the TMZ interview?
Yeah,
the niggas just sit there.
I can't unsee it.
Like you ask him a question, and his you could see him trying to formulate
the words in his head to answer the
words,
question.
the thoughts. He's trying to process it, but it's taking him quite a minute. And then he's, you ain't gonna Jimmy Kimmel the situation. Hang on, you ain't gonna, because
right.
Jimmy Kimmel said, "Damn, nigga, you taking a long time to answer. You know what? Let's go to commercial while this motherfucker figure out what the fuck he talking about."
But do we have a timeline as to the progression of his sickness? Can we at least see where it may have stayed?
I feel like it all started. I'm sorry.
Wait, D.L. Hughley said it. D.L. Hughley said it.
Of Donda.
You know the boy. You know he ain't been right since his mama died.
He ain't been right since his mama passed. I'm telling you.
No, that's definitely.
She was the. You know how a car got a governor that it only allows the car to go to a certain speed. And then niggas be like, I took the governor off. Mm-hmm. That means now you could fucking, you know what I mean? Instead of 120, the car could go 160. Mm-hmm. Once she was gone, the governor was off. Mm-hmm. You see? Now he's just reckless. And he's just fucking speeding at speeds that he fucking has never driven at before, nor is he skilled to, or qualified to drive at these speeds, yet he's doing it anyway. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like
her passing was definitely a catalyst. Now I'm starting to think that he's actually looking at social media and seeing what people are saying and just running with it. Like, I think he was just trolling with the MAGA hat. Yeah, I was just trolling with the MAGA hat. Like, I'm starting to think.
Well, even when they say, yo, Kanye was in the sunken place, and then he's like, well, I'm making beats in the sunken place, and he says, well, now that I'm back out of the sunken place, like, he really did embrace a lot of the shit that you're talking about.
I'm starting to think
he's leaning into, oh yeah, that's what they talking about me. Fuck it, that's what I'm doing.
I'm starting to think he's running with whatever social media says. And then when the conversation goes somewhere else, when something else is garnering all the media attention, he says some more bullshit and brings the conversation and attention back to Kanye.
Well,
I mean, I can't even, I hate trying to make sense of nonsense. I heard 13th Amendments. I heard MAGA hats getting refurbished. I'm hearing.
Can I just give Kanye his flowers? I'm gonna tell you, I usually avoid all the controversy, but this is where he won me over. When he went and started to explain how manufacturing works in terms of like moving the veil away from what makes a Louis Vuitton, what makes a Gucci, and kind of moving that mysticism. Like, nah, these ain't just rich white people, man. This is how it's done. This is how you source material. This is how something goes from inception to conception to design. And I think black people need to kind of remove themselves from that mystification and really understand how manufacturing works.
But
when he did that, I was
that's
like,
cool.
But this is the same guy that was crying because designers weren't taking him serious.
Right. And it's like, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what
he mixes good shit with bad shit, and that's the problem. Like you can't have both worlds. Yeah, you can't live in both. That's what I'm saying.
Pick a side, bro.
Pick a fucking side. This is why something like the Bible is dangerous, because whether you believe or not, they mix truth with falsehood. Right. And this is what confuses people, because the truth in the Bible gravitates you towards the Bible, but then the falsehood is leading you astray, so now you don't know.
But the Bible is also man-made, so
exactly.
I can subscribe to that.
But with true spirituality inside it. So now it's the confusing part. So yes, he'll say some good shit about manufacturing and maybe even his intentions on this whole 13th Amendment thing. People are left to try to explain,
try to
what the
interpret
fuck,
what
interpret what he's saying instead of just being clear. Like, if you're not able to communicate
Just
well,
shut up.
maybe you should shut the fuck up, or else you're causing more harm than good. But you know what?
I've heard so many interpretations of the slavery was a choice. There's so many like think pieces and dissertations about
and
what did he really mean.
And we gotta stop fucking giving him this leeway. Motherfucker, if you ain't say what the fuck you meant to say, then shut the fuck up. Because I'm not going to keep fucking making up excuses.
Understood.
Thank you, because that's equality. Right. But we're going to...
Ooh, that's a bar.
Ooh, okay. Nice. Because we're going to go... Oh, I've been said shit like that.
It just sounded great in that moment.
You didn't understand it, though, when you heard it.
I'm there now.
Yeah,
I'm born
exactly,
to born.
Exactly. You all been born to born. But listen, we're gonna go to commercial or whatever you like to call it. We're gonna go to break and come back. Listen, if you'd like to donate to the show, go to cash.me/$, you know what I mean, patreon.com/you know what I mean, or you know what I mean.com/support. We appreciate every dollar donated to the show and all our supporters. And we'll be right back. You know what I mean, Godcast. Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. 2 fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian PEACE gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodg.com. Get yours today. Peace. Welcome back to the Anatomy Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
We got resident researcher Rage in the house. Alex Staten.
What's going on?
Cameron. And my man Harold in the house. What's goody?
Yep.
So, when we left last segment,
we were talking about that boy.
Crazy ass motherfucking Kanye.
What happened to that boy? He's
lost his...
Oh, speaking of, how you did check out Wayne's album?
Oh,
I said,
man.
Did you check out Wayne's album?
Now, first of all, I'm not going to say that I sat and listened from beginning to
all 25
end. Right.
songs.
But I heard a lot of songs, and let me say, most things that I heard was hot. This was some shit that I can actually listen to now, because I'm not a hater of the not boom bap, of the trap music or whatever the case may be, or some new school shit. It just gotta be dope. Right. And I heard some shit on this album that, you know, and especially as black people, that I know we fucking with. Like, I already heard his shit in the club and all of that type of shit. Unlike some recent releases that was supposed to be so big. But anyway,
I fucks with
that joint Mona Lisa, like, that's one to me that fucking stands out so crazy. Like, I love that fucking song. Like, the grimy, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, the grimy nigga in me loves that song.
Appreciate that.
Okay, because, you know, that's the type of shit a motherfucker
The grimy and me too
used to be.
I feel you, nigga.
On, like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh
man, just. Yeah, I was loving that one right there. Just the lyrical skill and just. I fucks with Wayne.
You know what makes Wayne so
Wayne is dope.
You know what makes Wayne so special? Like, he's really the voice of the new generation, but he's from our generation. Like, he's been doing this since he was a fucking kid. Like, I was an opening act on the Cash Money Rough Rider tour. Like, Rah Digga's Dirty Harriet promo tour leading up to the release of Dirty Harriet. I was opening up for Rough Riders and Cash Money.
Wow.
And he was, well, actually, Juvenile was the star of the show then, but excuse me. But he was like basically,
He was coming up.
He was Bling Bling was like their big record. So
listen, I was fucking with the Hot Boys.
Yeah.
Early, like
he been doing this for a long
that's what I'm
time.
saying.
Like it's
the
like
block is hot. The block is hot. Like that was one of Lil Wayne's first.
It's like
popping solo joints.
He speak to us and he speak to the kids, and he birthed everything in the from the mid 2000s. I would say past G Unit, past Dipset. Everything else after that, I would say maybe like 2005, 2006 on, that whole new wave of rappers that came. Those all Lil Wayne sons.
Would you include mumble rap in that too?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because I think when he was going through like his drug phase, like we could still he got a little mumbly at one point, but I feel like we always understood him. But to the new generation, maybe we didn't.
And from what I understand, that's what the lean kind of makes you do. Like it makes you kind of mumble.
Like his music started kind of speaking to that whole wave.
Right.
So I think it did. And then maybe the less intelligent ones that that came after him.
Is there a Lil Wayne sound aside from his rap game? Is there a Lil Wayne sound?
Absolutely.
We can define it like a.
That's Young
sound?
Thug. That's you talking about rap or you talking about the
just aesthetic? Like some people.
Well, so many people have imitated him that it's not even fucking funny.
Yeah.
But
I think
the question I want to know is like, who's the last artist you could really think of that like sat down for like 5 years? All the disputes that this motherfucker was going through, and then to come out and put something out at such a high level, like almost like time doesn't exist with this motherfucker. Like, because for a lot of people,
looks the same,
and for a lot of people, that 5 years could be the difference between hot and whack. Like they could be super whack at the end of that 5 years, and now you've been waiting all this time, and then they put out, some crazy shit. Like I remember waiting for, no disrespect to him and all that, but I remember waiting for like Shine to come out with some shit when he came out of jail and all that. And then when it finally came out, we all were super disappointed. It's like, what the fuck? Is this the same Shine that I remember? Yeah. Like, what the fuck is this? Like
the Bad Boy Machine kind of helped birth that. Remember the hit?
I'm just saying, like, forget about all that. I'm just saying, I expected more out of I don't care who he was down with. He could have been down with no fucking Machine at that point. After what you've done, there's a certain, you know what I mean?
Basically, there's some that get better with age, and there's some that get a whole lot worse.
So what I'm saying is, this motherfucker Wayne sound like he ain't miss a step.
Well, I don't know if anybody got wind of the Dedication 6 mixtape that he dropped, this past summer, but that shit was fire. Like to me, that was some of the best rapping I ever heard from Wayne. I'm like, even though I guess it didn't garner that much attention because it was just like a bunch of covers jacking for beats and stuff, but he's rapping his ass off there. I'm like, okay, Wayne ain't lose a beat as far as like the rapping go.
Yeah, but then he make hits too. Right. See, some people could rap and then some people could make hits. Thanks. And then some people could rap and make hits.
Yeah,
he's one of those dudes.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And there's not many of them out there though.
Where do you see Lil Wayne in the Drake spectrum? Like, how you don't feel that they compete for a certain audience, or
I look at Drake and Wayne almost like like puppet and puppet master, maybe like a father's. I feel like, well, no, maybe not. I don't want to use the word puppet. Maybe like teacher and student,
right?
More like a teacher student.
I definitely feel like Drake came in and took Wayne's spot while Wayne figured out whatever the fuck he had to figure out.
Yeah, it was like the student held it down while the teacher was going through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
While the teacher was on hiatus for whatever, on the pilgrimage or whatever the fuck.
The teacher was going through a young midlife crisis.
Right. So I'm going to hold it down.
Right.
But now, so now if you think about the reign of a Wayne, like how long he was rocking for, and then for all of that Drake shit to come, like now how long Drake been rocking for, and now for Wayne to come back
and like, do football numbers at that, 475 first week.
What?
And so, like, if you put all that shit together, forget all the Cash Money shit. Like that shit.
So we got to keep respect on Baby's name, I guess.
Well, not just Baby.
Check it. So I believe so now. Cash Money. I mean, Young Money is officially their own entity now. Now there's no more Cash Money.
Whoa.
I mean, no, not that there's no more Cash. Yeah, Young Money is no longer. So the last Drake album was Drake's final project on Cash Money. We know Wayne is in his new situation, so I wonder like where they go from here. Like now they just just body shit together. They just read and method now. Like, ooh, that would be so crazy. Damn! Look, I just had to stop and think about it for a minute. Like, ooh, that would be crazy.
I mean, they just might do something. Why wouldn't
they're there?
Don't he got Wayne tattooed on him? He got Lil Wayne tattooed on his body. Yeah, he do.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't rock. I don't rock with dudes tattooing other dudes that ain't their son.
I'll sit here and tell you that Grand Poobah was my mentor, like as far as making beats and just showing me how to make songs and all this type of shit. But I would never in a million years get me a Grand Poobah tattoo.
I'm not tattooing Busta Rhymes anywhere. Nowhere.
Ask for part of the body.
That shit ain't gonna happen.
It's not happening.
First of all, I'm too skinny to get all of that.
Well, shouts out to Wayne. Great project. We rocking for you. How many artists are there like that like really speak to the old and the young?
Very few.
Not a lot.
Wayne is special.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, when not for nothing, not just because this is my guy, but when Aaron Cooks come, he gonna be that too.
Okay.
He gonna be
I have all the faith in the world in Aaron too.
People from our age are gonna be like, oh, I fucks with him, and I don't even really like trap. Like I already tested, but then he gonna speak to this generation as well. Watch.
Well, there's boom. There is a such thing as boom trap. That's basic. That's basic. ASAP Rocky. That's
too fast. You just threw that back in my face. Like, what?
That's what that is, though. Really? Yeah, I would call that. But Aaron is more lyrical than that. Like he's got more boom bap in the boom trap. So
boom trap. We might have to coin that term. Boom trap.
It's probably.
I've never heard it.
Let me see. I'm
boom
trying.
Trap.
I would say I'm trying to think of the producer that ASAP works with. I actually, you know who does? I feel like kind of teeters on that boom trap. I feel like Ill Mind does it sometimes. Like he kind of does a trap thing every so often, but he's a boom Baptist, so he's kind of boom trappy. It's like the lyricals, you know, kind of appealing to the new wave. So that's like a boom trap.
I'm just interested to know sonically,
marriage. But anywho, shouts out Wayne. Shouts out Kevin Gates. He dropped an album.
Oh, Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates dropped
I would like to hear that. You know why? Because I fucks with Kevin Gates.
Yeah, I like him for some
reason. I'm going to tell you like him because he a real nigga. Sorry.
Hey.
Nah, like, yo, like I just feel his spirit, his energy, like he's one of those real dudes and he's talented. Like I fucks with his voice, the shit he be saying, like, yo, I fucks with Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates drives some shit.
I got 2 phones, one for the club and one for the door.
I tried not to.
Try phone be ring.
T.I.'s got some shit out. I guess by the time this airs, it will have come out. But, you know, he just did a whole media rollout.
The joint with T.I. and Meek Mill. I'm fucking with. And
T.I. always does
fucking
good
with that
too.
shit right there. He's getting good numbers
No,
right there?
I say he always does good numbers.
Yeah, he do. But yeah, I'm fucking with that T.I. shit.
I ain't gonna say no names, but I remember being privy to a conversation of a older artist. Like, how come this nigga T.I. can always come out and do 400, 500,000 the first week? I'm like, stop being jealous.
That voice sound familiar.
No.
Anyway, I know that voice
I ain't
from.
say nothing.
That sound like somebody I know.
Motherfuckers always trying to say because we old, we can't do them type of numbers. See, I be doing them numbers.
I could do immaculate numbers too. My numbers could be marvelous.
Did I subconsciously do a voice? I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean you did a voice.
I didn't mean to do a voice.
Oh yeah, that's how
I thought
that sound familiar.
I thought I was just emulating a hardcore rapper, man. I didn't realize.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was doing a specific voice.
Sounded.
No, wait. So, in other rap news,
Sounded a little unfathomable.
No. Yo. In other rap news, I got a fun question. Who you got your money on? Joe Budden or Cyhi the Prynce? Is everybody up to speed
heard
on
a little
what's
bit
been
about
going
this.
on with these two?
Why don't you fill the people in as I mull that over? Because you ain't just gonna Jimmy Kimmel me on this, okay? Like you gonna let me get my thoughts out. You gonna let me think about this one, and we not just gonna get Jimmy Kimmeled out here. So you go ahead and fill the people in while I think.
Okay, so let me see. Where did it start? I believe it started with Joe's podcast. He was talking about the Kanye rollout month when everybody was dropping their albums, and they joked about Cyhi being left out of the rollout. So So wait.
I don't know why I thought that was. He joked about him being left out of the role.
I'm just telling us. I'm just stating the facts.
Okay, go ahead.
So this happened. So this happened on the And shouts out. I'm a fan of the show. So then so the A3C festival is coming up, and Cyhi did a trailer or something for the festival, and he took some shots at Joe, and basically said some shit like, I'll mop him up, whatever. And so then Joe basically responded again, and from his podcast. So I somehow in the midst of all of that, $500,000 came up. So now there's talk of like, putting up $500,000 for the battle. And I believe that the last show, Joe was like, you don't have 500,000 to put up. So, just a little bit of back and forth between them. And then Cyhi tweeted some things. So, I mean, it sounds like friendly rapper competition, but
it actually does.
It's nothing. Yeah, it wasn't anything like, yo, when I see you, it's on sight. Like it all definitely, sounds rap related. But Joe keeps saying he's retired, that he's not battling. So I don't know.
That retired is a rollout. Trust me.
He seems pretty serious. He's
a rollout,
and he's got a lot.
That's Cyhi the Prynce could rap his fucking ass off. And I just like how he approaches. Like he got he's on some positive shit. Like he be on some like Egyptian type of, knowledge. I know he got this one song about Africa and all that was super creative and super dope.
His music,
I might have to pick him just
GP
on you know what I mean?
God.
But so okay,
yeah, just on GP of shit like that.
But now let me ask you this: now, as beautiful as that music is, how do you feel about him basically co-signing everything that Kanye's saying and doing?
Oh well, I didn't know that that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, now I might have to give it to
it's like, you know,
now I might have to give it to Joe.
And I love Cyhi and I love his music, but it's kind of puzzling to watch, you know, to watch him tweet. And I mean, I guess
it's funny.
I guess at the end of the day, he like holding his mans down.
And that's what I'm saying. It's funny to see how even certain sensible people, how they will be swayed by the dollar, and how like where your bread is buttered is gonna sometimes determine your politics.
Yeah.
Like
that's like
that's a human conundrum.
yes, that is a human conundrum, and it's like how many people are strong enough to like stand up to certain powers like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Kanye, I know you fucking the one that pays my fucking bills and all this type of shit, but I don't agree with you. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna fucking tell you that, and hopefully you're fair enough to like not hold that against me.
There's always got to be one of those in every clique. That might be Pusha.
And I was
about to say, I feel like what you're describing might be Pusha.
Then how the hell did he get to be the president of the shit?
He's political. He's very political.
Because
maybe Kanye really respects that.
Yeah, I get the impression that Pusha don't play that shit. Like I feel like Kanye know who he can like.
Absolutely.
But then I think like
be a certain way with.
But then all right, maybe he don't play that, but at the same time, he's not gonna vocalize against what Kanye's saying. I don't think he'd take it that far. So now like if money is not making you speak, it's definitely making you be quiet.
Well, put it like this.
You see what I'm saying?
He may not go against Kanye publicly, but I believe behind closed doors that I believe he'll let Kanye have it.
Right, but
because I feel like there are people that won't say shit to him at all.
But what I'm saying is,
let me close the door right quick.
But sometimes you need that public opposition. We need to know that somebody in his fucking camp is not fucking with this. Like, because your silence sometimes is almost saying that you're with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you don't speak out against something and you're just silent about it, your silence is almost an acknowledgement that you down with the shit.
In Push's defense, he's not really a person that speaks much, but I have heard him say like, nah, I'm not with that shit. But you know, Kanye with his free thinking, so that's him over there. But I ain't with that shit. I've heard him say that.
Okay.
I've heard him vocalize that. But he's not a person that stays in the media like that. But you
saying that the nigga Cyhi,
yeah,
is all with it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, I don't know what that was.
He MAGA hat down and all that. He ready to wear the MAGA hat. That's what you're telling me.
I don't think he put a hat on, but he doesn't see it seems like he doesn't see anything wrong with Kanye wearing it, or he seems to justify whatever explanations Kanye gives for the shenanigans that he pulls. So
are we time up? Time is up? Oh shit. Let's see when it ended. Okay. Well, listen. As far as taking all that aside, just on some straight
battle,
forget all of that type of shit.
Cyhi and Joe. But now think about it. Now we're talking about a battle. Cyhi makes these great songs.
Right, but is he a battle rapper?
Is he a battle rapper?
I don't know.
See,
I know Joe is capable.
I'll say we know. We know
he's capable of doing it.
Right.
And to be honest, I'm probably more familiar with Joe's. Like I've heard more Joe in my life
discography
than I've heard Cyhi's shit. But I know they're both dope rappers. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
That would be a good one.
Is it even gonna happen? But he's retired, so does it even matter? Why are we even talking about
I would be interested to hear the angles. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, when we come back, we'll talk about some more things.
Some more rapidy rap.
Some
stuff?
more rapidy rap stuff.
Actually, we've got some nonsense in the world. Why the fuck is Trump texting everybody in the world?
Oh, that was some fucking bullshit. Yeah. Oh, and I think I got a book too. I got a book.
Oh, we got a book recommendation.
I got a book recommendation.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, when we come back, we'll get to all of that. You know what I mean? Godcast. Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. 2 fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian PEACE gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodg.com. Get yours today. All right, peace. Welcome back to the You Know What I Mean Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
We got my man Rage in the house, Alex, Cameron, my man Harold in the place to be. Yes, if you'd like to donate to the You Know What I Mean Godcast, go to cash.me/$ you know what I mean, patreon.com/you know what I mean, or you know what I mean .com/support. Also, if you'd love some great brand Nubian gear or
Some Rah Digga gear.
You know what I mean, Godcast gear, Lyrics Matter gear, go to www.hoodg.com for all your flavors. Shout out to my people here on YouTube. Shout out to my people on IG. What up? Yes. So we're back.
Yeah. Trump is texting everybody.
Was that some bullshit today? Like, how did you feel about some mass texts that we all got from the fucking government, from fucking Trump? Like,
I'm like, how do I get my phone number?
It felt
I feel like changing my number.
It felt skeevy in a way. It felt evil.
Orwellian.
1984. I like the way that sounds. It felt Orwellian.
That was kind of sexy, bro.
Oh shit! Now she shoot.
Wait,
now she shooting shots back at you.
Hey, it can happen, yo.
Holy shit!
Wait, what's happening here?
She's shooting shots back. Ping, ping.
I don't know what just happened, guys.
Oh my god!
We just had a moment.
He wearing you down because.
No, I was feeling some type of way.
I know, because he ain't shoot a shot this whole episode.
Yeah, he didn't flirt with me this episode.
Containing it, man.
See, it's all about consistency. You see, persistence overcomes resistance.
Nah, see, you know what?
That's something that Mr. Magic used to teach us back in the days.
Let me tell you something about women, though. When the dude stops, then we start feeling away. Like, wait a minute.
The fuck wrong?
Hold up. Hello?
You don't see all of this?
Then we get on the attack. So
like, whoa, I ain't a 20-second honey bun no more?
Just so you know, gentlemen, you've been shooting your shot. She's turning you down. Just stop for 5 minutes. Just stop, sit back, and watch her get at you. Or you start focusing your attention elsewhere.
Right.
Trust me, she feels away.
Or start downplaying her. Even that's what they call the neg. You start hitting her with the neg. Okay. Oh man, nice. That's when they really gonna be on you.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh shit. Yeah. Hit them with the neg. Watch, y'all. But only live motherfuckers got the balls to do that because they scared that they're gonna lose it and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I'll give y'all a whole coaching. Because I remember how to do this shit back in
my day.
Back in my day when I used to bag those little honeys.
Imagine Jamar's Pop talking to the grandbabies.
He gonna be dirty Pop.
Bad grandpa.
Bad. Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. See these little motherfuckers, okay? Like now the girl, she gonna suck your dick. Okay?
Oh my god!
I tell you gotta be ready for that shit. Okay, now you don't want to be coming too quick. Okay?
Get one off in the shower before you go on the date.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
You last long.
Okay, because you're gonna look bad now if you come in the push too quick. You're gonna look bad. So get one off first before you get there. And then once you push your dick in the mouth, you gotta be ready for that type of shit. Yeah, I'm gonna be that type of grandfather.
Bad grandpa.
Mm-hmm. Be like, damn, granddaddy, you put us up on game. Well, thank you, boy.
Your daughter gonna be like, Dad, what are you telling my son?
He's only in kindergarten. I'm just saying, he got to be ready out this motherfucker. You can never know this shit too early. You can never know this shit too early. That's the kind of motherfucker I am.
Lord have mercy.
But what do we have on the agenda?
Oh man, okay.
What are we talking about?
Forget Trump texting. Imagine waking up. No, in real life though, imagine waking up to like a personalized ass text from Trump. Like, "What up? This is your president." Just shouting you out.
That's creepy.
I didn't appreciate the bullshit you've been saying about me.
I watched your little.
Just sent it just to the black people.
I watched your little YouTube show, Lord Jamar.
Like, yeah.
Sad, very sad.
Like, oh shit.
I'm not feeling that shit at all. I'm not feeling that
I heard
shit
what
at
you
all.
said.
You motherfucking.
But I think some of that's
you
in
niggers.
that text, man.
Huh?
I think some of that intention is in that text, that I'm touching you, you know?
Oh
kinda
yeah.
fast.
Absolutely.
Oh, remember they made such a fuss about Obama with the drones and how drones was such an invasion of privacy. What the fuck is that? I didn't give you my phone number.
Right.
Wow.
Or did I?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When you sign up for all of these Facebook.
Little fine print.
Yeah,
Look
come
at that
on,
stuff,
man.
man.
When you
Oh
just
my
click
God.
agree on all these fucking websites and all this bullshit, like you could have been willingly giving away your fucking your grandchildren for all you fucking know.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the very least, your phone number to shit like this, or we won't give our privacy policy. We won't give it away to any company, but you'll give it to the government, right? You see what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy. There's a lot of slippery slopes that are that everybody is sliding down right now. Like, and you know, privacy and security and all of this shit is one of them. You know, man, all of this MeToo shit going on that would, let's talk about your man Kavanaugh, maybe. Like, this motherfucker gets in, like somebody that has this much smoke around.
I was about to say, it's a lot of heat on him. So, you know what's happening? Okay, so here's my working theory. They're delaying the vote for something else to take place in the media, get everybody's attention all over here, and then they just gonna drop the vote on us. Because right now, if they just say, yeah, like, they would just look like some fucked up ass, government ass, like, oh, you suck, you don't care about women's rights and whoop-de-whoop. So they're gonna just move away to another topic while all the smoke is happening.
So you subscribe to the bread and circus theory? You familiar with that
absolutely.
too? Wow.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Bread and circus, yeah.
And I almost feel like whenever something, you know, that's garnering any type of controversy is happening, like, they take the attention off of it real quick. Like, while Ferguson was going on,
Right.
all of a sudden the next day we just getting bombarded with like ice bucket challenges and stuff. Like, I just feel like they'll turn the attention to something else that, you know, that you don't want to seem insensitive by saying, well, I don't give a fuck about people with ALS or something.
Right.
So, you know, you give some attention to it.
People used to believe Michael Jackson was the go-to story for that. Like, you know, every time something serious is really happening, they don't want people to think about, oh, MJ just did this. He just dunked the baby out the window, you know.
Because Kavanaugh was really getting the smoke on the heels of the whole Bill Cosby verdict. Like,
Yeah, man.
he probably wouldn't even have gotten that much smoke if like Bill Cosby didn't just get sent to jail like the day before. So, you know, it's like, okay, we need to like move away from this topic for a minute. He's probably gonna get voted in, but we can't put him right in right after we just seen images of Bill getting escorted to jail in handcuffs. So let's go over here, and then we'll just, you know, sometime in a week and a half from now, it'll just be like, yeah, he's in.
Yeah.
The FBI concluded he was innocent. The statute of limitations
Right,
passed.
right,
There's no concrete evidence he did it. Yep, He's in.
Yeah, he's in. Move along, run along.
Yeah.
As you were.
Wasn't Trump like,
That's how it goes.
she don't even really remember. She's like talking mad shit about her or some shit like that. Like,
Yeah, that's his steez.
this nigga, man.
She only had one beer. She don't remember nothing.
He a funny motherfucker.
All it takes is one beer to grab him by the pussy, huh? Huh, Donald?
What's your take on the whole Me Too thing, though, nigga, as a female?
I don't want to, I don't want to be insensitive or dismissive to women that have been taken advantage of, because I know personally it happens. Like, every case ain't I held you down and tied you up and raped you. Mm-hmm. But I do believe that abuse comes in different forms. Now, with that being said, are there some women that I think are taking advantage of the Me Too movement? Absolutely. I don't think everything is a Me Too issue, but I do feel like, there are instances that we have just gotten, as a society, we've just gotten numb to because it's been happening for so long. Like, no, it's not okay to slap your coworker's ass, and it's just, there's just certain things that are not okay. And as a society, and especially as a hypersexualized society, we're so desensitized to it that this stuff seems normal, but it's really not normal.
Like, I could remember.
But I don't want men getting in trouble for flirting either.
What I'm saying is, like, I remember from elementary school. Like, elementary school, the amount of ass squeezing in the hall.
Catch a girl, get a girl.
And running.
All of that.
And maybe,
Yo.
First of all, I had sexual harassment.
Me too.
Wait.
God damn, you sound.
Wait. No.
This motherfucker.
I didn't mean to say.
He's in the real Me Too.
And
Me Too.
And I
From
will.
a female.
And
Me too.
And I will say it's happening to men way more often than we as a society are letting on. I feel like it's not getting properly handled on the men's side. You know how many babysitters are out here molesting our sons and our nephews? Like, some real,
but
for real.
Like, for real.
The backlash, though, I heard is some females are complaining, like, wait a minute, we still want men to flirt with us. Like, we need to still feel beautiful. That's shutting all that down.
Well, that's what I just said. Like, it's almost starting to feel like it's making men scared to be men and shit. Like,
So, but I'm saying, like, that shit used to be rampant. Like, this girl, first of all, used to, like, take my pick. Didn't we talk about this?
Yo, you know how many of my homeboys talk about they lost their virginity at the age of 8, at the age of 10? Like, this is some common shit with my boys.
You better believe it.
I'm saying, but like, she used to take my pick, run down the hall, shove it in her fucking shirt. You know what I mean? And she has some big ass titties, and like, this was like 5th grade and shit. And like, she was very voluptuous to be in 5th grade.
As a
like,
5th grader.
And I believe she was fucking grown men at this time. Like, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like, I was almost
happens.
scared of this girl at this time. Like, she might have been a year younger than me too. But it was like, she definitely seemed sexually experienced.
There was always one or two of those girls in the neighborhood.
And she was harassing me, and she used to
12 years old, they boyfriend like 26.
Yo, but she was in love with me, like, and she used to be sexually harassing me, yo.
I was first traumatized.
Like,
by a girl
but at the
showing me
same time, everybody was sexually harassing everybody. Like, I remember
all of it.
Just squeezing girls' ass in the hallway, like and then run. Like, everybody did this.
Remember Cocolivio?
Yeah.
Yo, little kids are the horniest.
Run, catching, kiss.
Little kids are the nastiest, horniest.
Run, catching, kiss.
You gotta watch them.
How many times have you had to like get in the tub with your cousins and all that shit?
We used to play
kids,
strip, spin the bottle,
kissing cousins, all that shit.
Strip, spin the bottle,
hide the
strip,
salami.
spin the bottle,
strip, spin the bottle.
Wow.
Yes,
like,
indeed.
there was a lot
everybody just got quiet for a minute thinking about some shit.
all the shit you did when you was young.
Everybody just had a flashback to when they were 10.
But now imagine being called on that. Imagine being like, yo, in junior high school, he used to squeeze my ass in the hall and run.
Now, honestly, like I think I mean, I guess in the case of Kavanaugh, it's because of the position. Like they have to, I guess, assess the fiber of his moral being. But a lot of these Me Too cases, it's like, okay. Motherfucker was drunk at a frat party. It's like, come on.
Wait. Why even vet his moral character? Huh?
A Supreme Court justice?
Yes.
Because he's gonna have to be ruling on moral issues that are gonna determine like the fate of laws in this world.
But he knows the law, right?
No, but okay, so if we feel that this person is someone who's very demeaning towards women, and he potentially is going to be the deciding factor of overturning a Roe versus Wade, like that person has to be,
So right, they have to be morally sound, right, and they have to know the law,
right?
Well, see, the
so who you are matters in that.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
The issue is the puritanical approach that America tries to take with their moral compass, like associating it with old puritanical views. You know what I'm saying?
What you getting at over there? I'm going to get this mother. He trying it. We was good for a whole 3 weeks. He trying it. He trying it.
I'm just saying.
You were saying.
Who you are matters in certain jobs.
Absolutely.
In certain... In order to be qualified to do certain things,
absolutely,
it is sometimes not enough to just be versed in something, or who you are matters. That's all I have to say.
I could come back there. I could come back with the ill rebuttal, but I ain't gonna do it.
You can't because
no, you're right. I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, like a priest. Like, do we want somebody that just knows the Bible, or do we want somebody that knows the Bible and is morally upstanding?
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So, and not to say that knowing the Bible is inconsequential, because, of course, to be a priest, you have to know the Bible. Right. You see? So that's where I say technicality and all of that is great in rap. And yes, it's needed. I'm not saying that it's something that's not needed. I'm saying who is saying it matters to me, because just like it matters to you that this guy has a moral upstanding thing as far as getting on the Supreme Court or being a priest and all of that, it should matter who's delivering these fucking rhymes and shit to our babies and shit.
Well, in the case of rappers, our favorite rappers are murderers, rapists, drug dealers.
No, they're not. They might rhyme about that. They're not real murderers.
Did I mention some Down Low brothers? Yeah. I love them though. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, you come on. Come on. What you got for me? What else you got for me?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Black man, move on.
Yes. I won. I love Jamar.
Some of these mothers, she's right.
I love when he says I'm right.
Listen, I have no problem. A real man can always admit when someone is right or he's wrong in the case. You know what I mean?
No, but you're absolutely right. Especially like in the case of in all aspects, it definitely plays a big part. Like, the core being.
Yes, the core of who the person is. You see what I'm saying?
Facts. I mean, that's
what affects books and all of that.
That's what we're debating now with the Kanye, the Cosby, with everybody. Like, with all of this, with all of this greatness that you put forth in the world, like, who are you really as a person? That's why all of these conversations are being had.
All right, so This week's book recommendation. A lot of people ask me about the 5% Nation and a good book to check out about the 5% Nation. So I have a book here called Knowledge of Self, a collection of wisdom on the science of everything in life. Okay, edited by Dr. Supreme Understanding Allah, CBS A Life Allah, and Soon as Allah, forwarded by yours truly, Lord Jamar, brand Nubian. This is a good book. It's like a collection of stories and science, and it explains a lot about the 5% Nation, and I think it's a good starting place for someone who might want to, learn about the 5% Nation. So check this out, Knowledge of Self, a collection of wisdom on the science of everything in life.
Born to Born 101.
Okay, and I think you can get
Nice.
this pretty much anywhere, Amazon, all of that type of stuff. Okay. Just Google it. Yeah, well, listen, these are always great discussions.
Yeah.
With you, Queen. Every fucking week, I'm privileged to, sit here with you and kick it and be able to
Word.
get into the mind of Rah Digga.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
And you're actually learning to agree to disagree, and I think we might see a kinder, gentler Jamar after all.
Listen, I'm not here to try to be,
No, I know. You know what it is? It's just that when we touch on a topic that we're passionate about,
there you go.
There's no stopping either one
Speak
of
on
us.
it.
That's why we gel so well. It's like when we both feeling it, like it's like the chemistry is there.
We have a lot of things in common that
absolutely. Yeah.
we don't even realize.
Hell yeah.
We just realized that
Our parents got the same
birthday. What kind of
how
crazy shit is that?
How Freaky Friday is that shit?
Wow.
Like, let me find out this.
And then her aunt and my aunt used to hang out back in the days.
day. Like, we were kids when they were hanging.
Like,
so.
that's crazy. Like, but now we just realized today that, holy shit, wait a minute. My father and your mother's birthday is on the same day.
Got the same born day.
That's crazy.
Something's a
You better not be related to me in real life, yo.
Look,
motherfuckers like, we do kind of look alike. Lie like a... Yo, isn't it crazy? Like, when you...
Well, after a while, we probably will start looking...
When you adopt the hood cousins, and that's my god brother, and that's... How come black people are the only ones that got god brothers and god sisters? I don't ever hear white people say...
Or hood cousins. Like, that's my cousin, but we not really cousins. Yeah. But because our parents grew up together or some shit that you're my cousin.
Have you ever heard a white person say, that's my god brother? Never. That's my god sister? Never. That is truly some black people shit right there. One day we got to do a show of just white people shit, black people shit. That would be a fun segment.
Absolutely.
God brothers and god sisters are definitely some black people shit.
You just blew my mind.
I might have to bring my white boy in for that. I got some white friends.
Wait, that was so racist. I got white friend. I got a white friend.
I do. I know some white people. Yeah. Gonna bring them in some real Staten Island too. Oh, you're gonna love it.
Ooh, forget
about it over here type of fucking guys.
Oh,
okay,
that would be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking great. But anyway, listen. We've come to the end of the road once again.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate y'all, kicking it with us for our discussions and conversations. Again, if you'd like to donate, go to cash.me/$you know what I mean, patreon.com/you know what I mean, or you know what I mean.com/support. Also go to hoodg.com to get your you know what I mean gear, your Lyrics Matter gear, your Rah Digga gear, brand Nubian gear, all of that. And so once again, for you know what I mean Godcast, I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga Digga.
Peace. Why does it always get hot at the very
at the end?
Pretty much everywhere, it's gonna be hot. Shut up.
Then I don't need a jacket. Thanks, Arthur.
Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. Two fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian PEACE gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodg.com. Get yours today.